Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Nasty Sanchez and welcome back for some more Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now, today we will be going against Ming, who he does own a Lamborghini Gallardo, which would be really nice if we can get it. Spoiler, we do. But yeah, I mean, this is mainly what we're going for. This is about 10-minute video, shorter than usual. Like I said, I try to make them 15-20 minutes, but you know, this one wasn't very exciting. Now here you see, this was the car I won from Kaz, Kaz, last game, that the fire got corrupted, and yeah, there it is. I mean, I'll show you what it can do. It didn't really impress me, but I mean, I made it look nice. That's all that matters. I mean, none really matters how fast it goes. It just matters it looks cool. I mean, here you can see it doesn't look that fast. I mean, it does have very high top speed and what I thought was a high acceleration based on what it was doing in the race, but I mean, it's literally a slower accelerating Mustang, except it has a higher top speed. That's the only difference. Now here, see, I juked them out, and I just come up, lay him out into those, and then here I just completely truck that cop car, and then I end up flying over him, which is really not normal because your downforce is so much. You usually just keep your back wheels or go up on your bumper, but I mean, I literally flew over him mainly because of that ramp. Yeah, I just thought that was a really cool cop chase I wanted to show you guys real quick, and yeah, that's basically it. And now I'm just going to show you the Ming races because, yeah. Now, interesting thing about this race, I'm not sure if he does this every time, but he ends up crashing into like the first really tight turn, and that ended up really helping me out for up until the catch-up mode turned on, and he ended up going like 200 miles an hour around turns, which kind of sucked, but you know, it ended up he wasn't like running me off the road during the whole race because the way he races, it's really dumb. He doesn't, like you can see here, he just runs through everything he can in order just to get by someone. And that's why I think this race is semi-easy, because towards the second race, you'll see he's doing that a lot, just running off the road, trying to pass you and stuff. But I mean, it really doesn't add up. I don't think he has that big of a NOS can either. I think he only has the first version, which doesn't exactly allow him to use all of that acceleration to the maximum potential. But I mean, here you end up, see, he just loves crashing through stuff, which I don't understand since he has a $2.5 million car. But oh well. Now it's my $2.5 million car, so no issues. But yeah, I just pretty much cruised through these two races. I beat them both in my first try, which wasn't expected, but I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that difficult. Now, about that, that Benz 500, but I'm probably gonna sell that unless it really serves the purpose as a police car or something that I can just mess up. But I mean, it's a Benz; it'll sell for a lot of money. I'm pretty much set for my end game cars and upgrades if I really want it. I did go and re-upgrade a lot of my cars, and it did put me back probably about 60 G's for just minor upgrades, which isn't that much. But I mean, I'm only down to about either 250,000 or 250,000, I think. You can see there on the map, he just gets hung up at that turn, and I just gain at least 8 seconds of time on him here, and I end up using it a lot to avoid crashing, at least a little bit harder than I would usually. But towards the second lap, he ends up catching up to me, and it just proves that, you know, catch-up mode in this game can save you, and it can also kind of hurt you, I guess, if you're racing against Ming. He just crashes through everything. Anyway, there you see I'm about 8 seconds ahead of him. He is catching up on my map though, but if you watch it, he just literally just like comes around that corner going so fast, and then catch-up mode turns off, and he's just right in my rear view, which I was like, oh, thanks game. But anyhow, yeah, if you notice, I'm not using the Benz because, again, it's slow and I needed a high acceleration car for this race. Otherwise, it would have been a lot more interesting race, but, I mean, just picked up my Cayman. I upgraded the suspension and brakes on it, and tires, so it ends up, has a lot better handling. Once I beat Ming, I think I can upgrade my engine again, so that would be good. But pretty much as soon as you beat Ronnie number 3, you unlock everything, and it's literally just forming that one end game car that you're going to be using to go against Razor 4. Yeah, but I mean, right here I was very good at this race. I just ended up just basically stealing his Gelato. And then in this next race, he does keep up with me a little bit, but I mean, I end up beating him by I think 60 or 70 by the end of it, but it's pretty tight. It's the first couple we're only 15 apart, from the next we're only 30 apart, and then at the end he just messes up or something. Yeah, but I mean, all around this whole race, I mean, wait a second and just look at all of these. He just crashes through everything. This is, again, not good for your car, not good for your speed, especially since this is all about speed. But like I said, that NOS, the fact that he has a smaller NOS can and it doesn't hold as much, kind of screws him over during this part. Because with me, I hit the NOS, just keep it, and then I charge it up again, hit the NOS, charge it up again, hit the NOS, charge it up again, and it gives me that extra 5-10 miles an hour that I really need. And I think if his CPU was trained to do that, wow, that was almost correct. That, I'm pretty sure if I would have took an L there, it would have been over for me. But I mean, if his CPU was trained to use more NOS and had a bigger NOS tank, I'm pretty sure this would be a lot difficult. There, I'm catching some great air. Turn up into this smaller alleyway thing here, and I mean, like I said, this is pretty much the whole race. It's just him sneaking up behind me, and then I ended up just beating him to the speed trap. Now back to what I was saying, the Cayman, again, nice solid car. I'm probably gonna upgrade it, probably one more major upgrade that might cost me around 100K. But that's for, I'm gonna turbocharge it and fully upgrade everything else on it, and then that's gonna be one of my end game cars, hopefully. I like to have 2 or 3 end game cars, but I'm gonna have one main one, which I go against Razor. It might end up being this car. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be a Camaro GT, or it might be a might be a Mercy. Might even be it's the Benz. That's the second best, but I can't remember the name on the tip of my tongue. But oh well. I mean, just any of those cars that I basically, hey, it might even be the C6 next game. It all depends what their upgrade ratio is, and I'll just put the parts on there right before the race, maybe even before the race, right as I start his campaign, quote, I guess. But I mean, here I am just going through these turns all nice and easy. He ends up beating me here, but I mean, I just come out here, hit the NOS real hard, and end up just killing what struggle he had left in him. I mean, here you see I kind of adopt his racing style, and I start running into everything, and I just pretty much put in my mindset I need to get ahead of him. I get ahead of him, and then I just charge the NOS for this speed up here, and then after that, I was really hoping I didn't crash into that one too. That pillar would really screw me over. That was a real good. I jerked the steering wheel back real quick, and it just put me back on the track. And now here, I was so excited whenever I just seen it go slow motion, and I didn't have to redo it. Took a nice picture, and there I end up winning. Now the next guy we have to go after, his name is Webster, and he is the white version of Morpheus, more or less. For those of you that can't remember or don't know, that is a Matrix reference, and Morpheus is the guy who sits there. He wears a black trench coat and has circle glasses whenever he's in the Matrix, and that's exactly, he's the white version of Morpheus. There you see I do get the pink slip. I'm super excited about that, and I mean, I'll just hype about it. There he is, white Morpheus. He ends up driving the C6, which I've been talking so much about. I'm very hyped to get the C6. For cars you definitely want the C6, the Mercy, the Gelato, and the Benz, second-gen Benz. Yeah, but I mean, that's basically it. I'll see you next time. I am Nash Sanchez, and this is me signing off, and I will see you in the next one.